always, a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. Another week, another music video with the same satanic symbols that we see over and over. Not a surprise that it's coming from the combination of Little Mix and Machine Gun Kelly. Now, before I get into the satanic Illuminati symbols in the video, I have to say, for those of you who wonder about what things make me laugh, well, watching grown men like Machine Gun Kelly really makes me laugh. I find it quite embarrassing that this is what men in this world have turned into. It's disgraceful for the most part. But Machine Gun Kelly actually has a hardcore following of cult-like fans who, I believe on the one video I did, which I talked about his bloodbath ritual, I got so many death threats from people saying that Machine Gun Kelly helped save their lives through his music. Quite the brainwashing going on with Machine Gun Kelly as he was taking the satanic bloodbath in his video, which is common theme of baptism and Satanism. Then we have Little Mix, of course, who's geared towards the younger girl audience. Like I always talk about, they start up a little bit cookie cutter, then they just turn into straight up slut material, because this is how they brainwash young girls who start watching them at 12, 13, 14 years old. And then 4 or 5 years later, the singers who used to dress a little bit more cozier, a little bit more calm down and conservative, pretty much go into a bar wearing no clothes. And I've covered Little Mix and their song that promotes magic. And I've gotten many messages from that video from naive fools who are under a spell of thinking that these girls are heroes and they should be idolized. What's even sadder is Little Mix appears at award shows like the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards and things like that. And they receive awards for being icons and heroes to these young girls because they're targeting these young girls and nobody can see the problem. I've covered recently they even had a shirt with the pentagram on it on a live performance with the pentagram. I mean, the stuff is just unbelievable. It's so in our faces. So let's get to it with the combination. We get a mega satanic combination of Little Mix and this Machine Gun Kelly who, boy, I mean, I'm just embarrassed to be a man at this point, looking at some of these people. We start with 33 symbolism, right? We'll always see that. Deliberately, we get this woman singing in front of the jukebox. You can actually see it says 33, and it also says 1/3. Freemasons, 33. Common number, common symbolism that we always see in the numerology of 33-degree Freemasons, representing what they believe is the age that Christ was murdered, as well as the 1/3 of the fallen angels. It is a significant number in the occult to be a 33rd degree Freemason. People like Aleister Crowley who have become 33rd degree Freemasons, and probably the majority of people in Congress, Hollywood, and in corporate business are 33rd degree Freemasons. So we see that. We also, not coincidentally, see this woman, tip her hat using the 666. This is another sly way that they do the 666. Sometimes you'll see them just tip their cap. Someone will think that they're tipping their hat, but they deliberately use those two fingers to make sure they hold up the other three to make it seem and appear like it's a natural movement, but it is staged and it's deliberately done. So she's doing the 666. Then we get this one woman here. I believe this is the woman who was proudly wearing her pentagram shirt. We see her show us her back. And what do we see on her back? We see the butterfly, the tattoo of the butterfly. Some people say, well, what? What's the big deal? She just loves butterflies. She can't get enough of the caterpillar. She can't stop going outside and just watching butterflies fly around. She enjoys it so much she got it tattooed on her back. This is how they mark one another. The butterfly is representative of MK Ultra mind control programming. The majority of these musicians go through MK Ultra programming at a young age specifically. That's why we always see album covers that feature either the bird cage or the butterfly. It doesn't matter. You can name the person. Look up their name with butterfly and you'll see them. You'll see Katy Perry. You'll see Britney Spears. You'll see Christina Aguilera. You'll see Beyonce. It's all there. It's not because all of these celebrities who are famous musicians happen to love butterflies. They just all have a butterfly obsession, and the rest of the world just kind of goes, oh, okay, I guess they like butterflies. That's interesting. It's not by coincidence. It's a marking. She's letting you know, her handler likely is letting you know that she is under MK Ultra, Monarch likely programming, potentially sex slave programming as well. And it's right there in our faces, as always. We also see her later on hold up the devil horns. No big deal, as they're dancing on the bar naked. You see how they do stuff like this? This is how they get a generation of teens to turn into young 20-something-year-olds to go out, to dress naked. They go into a bar, a cowboy bar. They're all wearing bikinis or bras inside the bar. And people go, oh, that's overreacting, because they don't understand mind control. They don't understand how they persuade people to act like this, to idolize these people, and then emulate them. So young girls out there who are watching this are seeing them dance pretty much butt naked for the most part, in bikini tops and the shortest shorts imaginable, on top of a bar where people are drinking and getting drunk, and they're saying, look, this is a good time. That's why these videos always have them either getting high, having a party at their house, at a bar, okay? It's all part of the programming, and that's why generations, now who are in their teens, in their late teens and early 20s, are some of the dumbest people you'll ever meet, because they've been dumbed down. They're just on their devices being programmed and brainwashed, and we have to snap the programming and the brainwashing for their sake, for the sake of their souls. So what else do we see? We see the black and white symbolism, not as blatantly obvious, but we got the 33 symbolism, so they're pretty much, representing the same thing. But the duality, we do see her wearing this black and white thing over her clothes, as well as wearing the checkerboard shirt with the pinkish and black. Now, sometimes different colors will be used with the black instead of just the black and white duality. They have other esoteric meanings to it. That's why red and black is used a lot. Represents blood sacrifice. You might say the shirt could potentially be more towards red than pink, or maybe it is more pink, depending on the lighting. But again, it's the duality. They're always showing it. That's why she's wearing that black and white symbolism over the pink and the black checkerboard. Not by coincidence. Then we see something here which, before I get to Machine Gun Kelly and the good laughs that he always provides, one of her boots, this woman's boot, has something that says God is, and it might say God is the, but her shoe is bent, so it's hard to see. So if anyone out there can figure it out, leave it in the comments below. I'm curious to see what it might say. I tried slowing it down as much as I could to figure out what it said, but I couldn't. I don't know, what this person's name is and how I can find out what the shoe says, but I'm sure it's something along those lines. We also see on one of the belt buckles of one of these girls singing, we see the reverse 33 as well. I don't care if somebody wants to say that's a brand name. You could see it in plain sight. The 3 on one side and then the reflection of the 3 on the other side. Okay, more reflection, more as above, so below. They're always using this mentality, or good deeds outweigh your bad deeds. So it's right on her glittered up belt buckle. Then we get to Machine Gun Kelly, the man who so proudly took his blood bath ritual in one of his last videos last year. It was a cult-like following. What does he do right off the bat? Well, he does the vow of silence, the oath of silence, putting the finger over the mouth. Another common symbol that we see. As Masons, they take a vow of silence, a vow to the brotherhood, to never reveal the secrets that they learn there, to never reveal any of it, the knowledge that they believe that they have hidden from us. Unfortunately for them, that knowledge ain't hidden no more. We're aware that you guys worship Lucifer. You're getting a little cocky about it, to be honest. You're putting it in our faces. So he's doing the vow of silence, the oath of silence. You'll see it all the time. I always talk about it. Rihanna has it on her finger. Shh. It's not because, like I said, she's not going, shh, be quiet, to you. It's a message to her brothers and sisters in the occult to continue to keep the vow of silence. Then we get more from Machine Gun Kelly. We get the pentagram ring, the star. People out there have been brainwashed into thinking that a star is a symbol of a star in the sky. It is the 5-pointed pentagram. That's what it means. Just because the lines aren't crossing inside of the star does not mean that it's not a pentagram. And the pentagram is associated with what? With magic and black magic. And who do we see use the pentagram in other videos? Not a surprise. We see Little Mix using it all the time. In their story about a love potion and how they all do a ritual in their bedroom in a circle, summoning demons. The parents think this is okay and it's cute. You know why they think it's okay and it's cute? Because they've been brainwashed through Harry Potter, through Disney, through all of this crap, into thinking that magic is not real, but magic's wonderful. And if magic is real, they think it's magic like, oh, the magic of love, magical kiss, those types of things, not black magic. So they were familiar with the word, and then they think that the word is okay and that magic is okay because they don't believe that these people are performing ritual killings pedophilia and all that stuff inside their ritual circles, animal sacrifice, but they are. So this is Little Mix, making everybody sick as always. We see the 33 symbolism, even with the third next to it, representing the fallen angels, 33rd degree Freemasons, 666, the butterfly tattoo representing the Monarch MK Ultra programming that this woman is under, the black and white symbolism on the outfit along with the pink/red and black checkerboard, the duality, the devil horns are thrown up. We see again the 33 reflection on the belt. We see Machine Gun Kelly letting us know about his vow of silence that he's taken to his brothers, and the star pentagram ring that he's proudly wearing as he embarrasses most of the men out there who are awake looking at this. It is laughable when I see guys like this act like this. I mean, I just can't help but laugh and wonder, what would have happened 200 years ago when men were acting like this? I mean, I think one could only imagine. So this is Little Mix. The song's called No More Sad Songs, featuring Machine Gun Kelly. The same symbolism, the same crap. A lot of the times when you get them doubled up together like that, you can almost guarantee you'll see the symbols. As soon as I saw it, I said, oh, well, this is going to be at least have some stuff in it, and it did. And of course, as always, with the female artists, it promotes sex, it promotes nudity, it promotes drinking, because they're gearing towards that audience. They're targeting these young teens who idolize these people, and it's an absolute shame if people only understood how mind control worked. They would understand that they're under it, and these people are doing their best to program and to just completely destroy the morals of this world, and it's working, unfortunately. I thank you for listening to today's show. I hope this video has helped you see some things. God bless all of you and your families.